your grade 7s and grade 8s. So for your PCCG lesson today, I'm not going to make it too burdensome for you, yeah? But I just want you to take a look at two items. It's a bit of unfortunate thing that we can't really present your posters or infographics that you did last week about cyberbullying. So we'll just put that on hold. And when we resume next week, fingers crossed, we will start on that. And maybe as well, we can also share what you have, decided to do today. Okay. Now, what you are going to do is basically two things. All right. You are going to do a jobs scrapbook and also a personality test. Now, this is going to be very simple because I don't want to overburden you, and this is really at the end of your schooling week. Yeah. So the only thing that I need you all to focus on is actually this here. All right. You all know the objectives and duration and blah 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 and etc. I just want to focus on the procedures. Okay. Both topics here will be basically individual work. Yeah, both the jobs scrapbook and also the personality test. What I want you all to do here for the job scrapbook is to search on Google for 5 to 6 areas of professions or occupations which you are very, very keen in. And I know there are lots of examples out there. Okay, you need to collect pictures, all right, of 5 to 6 jobs of the profession that you're interested in. All right, I will show you a sample of how it's going to be done on the Google Slides, which I want you all to share amongst yourself. Yeah, and this here is the whole class for the Google Slides. That's the first one. Second here is to do a personality test. What you need to do is you need to head over to the website. Let me just hover the mouse over here and you will come across this particular website. Click on this and you'll be able to come to this particular website, which I will show you in the next, in the next window. All right, so as you can see here, whoops, this is the personality test that we are basically, talking about. And all you need to do is to go through all these questions here. Yeah, go through all these questions. And of course, the green is to agree or disagree. And of course, as you go towards the middle, is basically neutral. And you need to answer several of these questions here until the very end. And once you are done with that, this is what you see at the end. All right, I'm going to move to the next window. All right, so as you can see over here, you will get the results of your personality test. I want you all just to read through. You don't have to really understand, or I wouldn't say understand, that's not the right word. I wouldn't want you to burden too much if you can't really understand some of the words because they are quite deep. All right, but I just want you all to have a look at this, whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, you're more introverted than extroverted, whether you're more observant or intuitive. This is something as a summary that you can read through. And you have strengths and weaknesses, romantic relationships. Well, basically it's all about family, but you read the topics that you think will be interesting for you to look at. Okay, and then what you can do, because this has been done once, you would want to save that particular page or the topic. All you just do is control print. Okay, you can even see your Google Drive, right? You can even save it as a PDF if you want to. Right, loading preview, let it load first. Yep, there we go. Okay, so basically that's something that you would want to maybe save and even have a read. You can save it as a PDF or even save it to Google Drive, up to you. But just read through. It would be a very interesting read. And to be honest, what I'm showing you here is what I have done. So it's a very interesting, personality type that I have. Okay, so just read through and just dissect and think, is this really me? But don't over believe 100% because you are what you are who you are. Don't worry about that. Okay, and coming back to the lesson plan here, once you have done the test, share the screenshot of your results. And again, I will show you the example on your Google Slides when you share amongst yourself in the class. Okay, read through your personality test, which is what I have done just now by just explaining to you how it's going to be printed, or you want to save it, that's up to you. All right. And you may want to save this to explain your results, but bear in mind it will change year after year. It could be. All right. Things are a little bit different. All right. Now heading on to the Google Slides that all of you will be sharing. Okay, this is an example of what you'll be getting, but of course I'm 8 Austin, so I'm naturally inclined to use my class. And this is an example of the job scrapbook. You just find a picture which you think that, okay, this is what I'm really keen in. And I really am keen to be a teacher. I am a teacher. I love forensic science, and that's when I thought that it would be good to be a forensic scientist when I grow up. I love event managing. That's another passion I have. I love to be a manager. I love to do office work. And sometimes I think I might want to counsel people. So, all these six here is something that I really like to do. Okay. So just do something that you're interested in, right? No worries about anything. Free up your mind because this will tell me a little bit more about you. Okay. And just put your name here and job scrapbook. That's basically about it. Yeah. The next one would be, of course, your personality type. I just only screenshotted what I think is necessary. I don't even have to screenshot the whole thing. Right? Maybe just, okay, what's on my mind, energy, on nature, my tactics and my identity, and also my personal summary. I mean, it's up to you, right? But it tells me a little bit more that, what sort of a person I am. It is very interesting because there are 16 different type of personalities, and I really want to see if there is such a variation in different classes. So I do hope that you enjoyed this PCCG lesson of yours. The only thing I want you to remember here is to take your attendances for period 8 and period 9. All right, your class teacher and assistant class teacher will tell you the necessary steps on how you should be able to take it. All right, if you want to go through again what is on for the lesson plan, don't hesitate to rewind, fast forward, or stop where you think that, oh, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, let me just read it again. All right, so if you have any troubles, ask your CT or ACT, or even ask me. Not a problem. Okay, I'll see you then. Have a good day.